Well, good morning, you sons of bitches. I slept 2 hours since we last... Well, no, I went to bed about 5 o'clock. You last saw me about 2 a.m. I went to bed at 5 o'clock. And, well, guess what I woke up to? The thoughts of getting kicked out of the crisis unit, okay? But they kept the Jackson's Park jerk-off, okay? They kept that fuck, okay? Help me to understand that. I didn't email everyone, but I'm going to do it now. I'm running on 2 hours and 15 minutes, okay? And I'm just as fucking mad. I'm fucking tired. My eyes are burning. My eyes are burning, and so's my fucking ass. You know what I mean? So, I want to, well, I need to charge this, but I want to kind of tell you about when I first went to the hospital. Okay? 1 second. This is, honest to God, such fucking horseshit. I can't even believe that this is going on. Like, I just can't even believe this. Okay? First off, there was a young child in there at the crisis unit. And I've taken kids to the crisis unit. You should know who I am. Okay, fuck, so many initials going on. You got, of course, the Pine Ridge District School Board fucking with me. You got the OPP fucking with me. PRHC fucking with me. So, the people that fucked with me at the crisis unit, you're going to bed right now, aren't you? You're just getting off your shift. Wishing you had have done things different. Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, you do. Right? Waiting for my connection to come up. And if it's fucky, I'll email and hop right back on. I'm drinking coffee from when I got back from the fucking hospital. And she's still warm, Mr. Freedom. Do you know what I mean? And I felt like I was a celebrity almost when I got to the hospital because I wore my do you even Ruth bro shirt? And I got a compliment. Somebody was like, is that a Mr. Freedom shirt? A nurse. Is that a Mr. Freedom shirt? Oh, it is. And I didn't want to say about myself because I don't like the livid lesbian. Like, I move on from this shit. I say my shit and I move on, okay? So, but not today, right? So, and not yesterday, and I haven't ate since fucking Monday, and we're sitting at fucking Wednesday, bitch. Am I hungry? No. When you're stressed and your guts are fucked, do you get hungry? Well, do ya? Fuck. So don't say, oh yeah, go eat. I'm not hungry. Okay? I'm not hungry. I saw it was going to be a 4-hour wait at fucking Peterborough Regional Healthcare Center. And I'm starting to wonder if the fucking doctor was even there. I'm starting to wonder. See, when I first got there, oh, let me tell you about my fucking Mr. Freedom story. Bedtime! So they were like, oh yeah, is this a Mr. Freedom shirt? And I said, it is. And I was like, okay, I'm here to get fucking meds. But I also am very proud of myself for being on the Mr. Freedom show. I was episode 12, bitches, canceled. And Mr. Freedom hasn't had a podcast since, and I can't find it. So, but maybe I just got too much on my mind. You'll have to go look yourself. But I modestly said, yeah, I was on his podcast. Like, what do you say to that, right? Of course I want to be like, yeah, I fucking know Mr. Freedom. And, so, I said, I was on his podcast, so I just kind of left it, and she's like, oh yeah, and I said, yeah, I'm the livid lesbian. I'm on Facebook and YouTube. So, anyways, yeah, so that was a positive experience last night. So, let's talk about the kid that was in there that saw the jerk-off's hard on, right? Peckerhead running around there. Well, so I want to tell you about Peckerhead, okay? Kind of like Scabhead. We'll call him Peckerhead, okay? So, I'm going to have to nuke this coffee because it's still fucking days old at this point. See how tough a bitch is? Okay? God broke the fucking rules when he fucking built me, man. Because I'm at the point, I don't care. See, I've been to your crisis unit with patients, okay? With clients. And you, my friends, no, scratch that. You fucks did a piss poor job last night. And I'm here to fucking let you know that. So, I need to nuke this bitch. Oh, and you know what else I did? Oh my God, I forgot I did this. Well, I didn't forget I did this, but after you guys saw me, I cleaned house, which is what I plan to do in Peterborough, you see. All you fucks are going to throw each other under the bus. It's just going to naturally happen. So, no need to thank me, Peterborough. I'm really taking care of business, and I'm really cleaning house. So, what did I do after I talked to you? Well, I did a little bit of reflecting and a little bit of journaling, I guess you could say, because I got other shit on my mind, which is what kind of led me to the hospital, right? So, it's nice that Peckerhead got treated, right? So, well, isn't that a thing in Canada? All the perverts getting everything, right? You know, you a pervert, you can run, but you can't hide, right? So, it always catches up, and it will. It will. So, at first, I gotta nuke my coffee. It started off good at the hospital, till it fucking didn't, right? So, I got backup stash here. Just, those are I usually keep backups, toilet paper on hand, because I've been using fucking Cisco napkins, and I've been using fucking coffee filters at times because I didn't have money to get nothing for 2 fucking months. And I let them know at Peterborough Regional Healthcare Center I'm living in poverty, right? I've had bank agents threaten me, not getting back to me. I fucking, you know, but I didn't want to sit there in my fucking shit, right? They wanted to do this and that, and I said, no, I just want to fucking talk to someone. So, it appears that I should have got I could have got my lorazepam at the hospital, you see. It's not easy, so don't just anybody go there. See, I had to really do they had to do some detective work. They even knew at the hospital when I last filled my prescription. They fucking know it all, don't they? All this techie stuff, right? So, yeah. I think I'm really flagged on every fucking file. You just gotta punch in my health card. And what do these fucks want so bad? They want to throw me in jail. Like, passive-aggressive much. And again, whoever's putting you up to it's all going to work itself out, and you're all going to fucking throw each other under the bus, and only the good fucking staff will get out of it, right? So, anyways, get my coffee, I'll collect my thoughts. So I've called everybody, right? How does one get help for their mental health? Like, I said to them at the hospital, I was being treated. That was my treatment. So how come when my doctor retired, no more lorazepam, though I had specifically asked my physician before he's retiring, do I need an appointment? No, everything's going to be fine. Well, the goddamn pharmacy couldn't spot me for like 20 days until they saw my new doctor. Well, the new doctor wanted me to beg like I was a crackhead. And if you need lorazepam, well, they start to think you're a crackhead. See, they thought I was out there selling my lorazepam. Bitch, you gotta quit assuming stuff, guys. And my credit card debt is an indicator that I'm not abusing the lorazepam. I'm not sniffing, snorting it. I'm actually fucking using it, okay? That lorazepam helps. Why don't we want to help calm people more? They're worried. Okay, so I'm not really, again, I'm 2 hours fucking sleep. Thank you, Peterborough Regional Healthcare Center, for making my crisis fucking worse. You can fuck me over, but you ain't ever going to take my humor. And Peterborough Regional Healthcare Center, summer 2021, I was on every fucking floor twice during COVID isolations, okay? No visitors at the hospital. That's really great, right? You stupid fucks. Where was I going with that? Because I can't believe the level of fucking stupid in this fucking town. I'm so sick of Peterborough. I can't handle it. I can't handle this fucking town. This country. I want out. I'm out of here, baby. I'm done. Like, not done, like, no, I'm gonna catch a plane, like, to another fucking country. And I probably would get made medically assisted in, like, the government kill you made, okay? I probably could have got made quicker than fucking lorazepam, guys. So, yeah. So they made me feel like I was selling my lorazepam. Well, bitch, I got bank agents after me. They said, why didn't you pay your bills, bitch? I'll tell you, my health is more important than any fucking money, which is why all you fucks are going to lose your jobs by the time I'm fucking done with you. By the time I'm done mopping the fucking floor, and I'm still ragging, you see, I'm about months behind in my cycle. And I got this little prescription up here that was supposed to kickstart it like a fucking dirt bike, you know? Well, guess what? Once I got my ODSP back, bitches, Aunt Flo came, and she's still here. Do you know what I'm saying? But I didn't have to get into that prescription. Because stress really fucks with our cycle, okay? When you fuck with our cycle, well, you're really fucking walking on the fucking hateful side of us, bitches. So, when I called this new clinic in town. Sounds like it's operated by maybe new Canadians. Just a suspicion. And, which is fine and dandy. Because I know of a doctor who was from Egypt. And he fucking made house calls back in the 80s, 90s, bitches. Oh, I'm still old enough to remember good health care. And almost old enough to remember. Now, we're a different breed in Peterborough County. We used to have compassion, and doctors would, come on down to the clinic after hours. Come down to our house, the doctor said. Okay? Now, I may not have known Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, bitch, but I've heard the tales, okay? And I'm pretty sure back in the day, my previous life, I was out there fucking rip-roaring around on the old stallions. Right on your fucking asses, right? So, I kind of think I was. So, anyways, I just feel like I've done this shit before. So, but maybe just different fucking era, right? I don't know. No match is too big for me at this point because I've been so fucked over the last few years and fucked over by PRHC. But again, it's not even this, it's the system. The system is making you sit there, Emma, on your phone last night and you come out, right? The system is teaching you that in school, right? You don't need to work your ass off. You're going to pass anyways, kid. Oh, you're going to get that woman because you're going to get that job because you're DEI, right? So, anyways, I know good healthcare system, and we used to have it. And one of my favorite doctors at the hospital when I was sick that summer was a Muslim woman. And she actually hugged me upon one of my discharges because she actually felt sorry for me. I'll never forget that. So, Peterborough Regional Healthcare Center, I was requested by all your fucking nurses, okay? I was on every floor twice that summer. And not only did the hospital request to have me, the nurses, my home care nurses did, and all the nurses in Toronto, bitch. I was requested by all the fucking nurses. And that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact, okay? So, I don't sit here and just fucking make shit up, okay? I speak the truth, because when you speak the truth, you don't have to remember your fucking lies. And you know what? It gets harder and harder to keep up with your lies, don't it? So I just don't lie. So, actually, funny enough, someone made a comment to me last week. Somebody in my circle said, Jana, why didn't you lie about that? Because I can't. Because I can't. Then I know I don't have to worry about cleaning up my fucking tracks, right? So, I called this new clinic in town. Well, I could get myself a family doctor in maybe 2 weeks. Oh, isn't that? It's too good to be true, isn't it? And they might be able to fill that lorazepam. But you see, I already kicked a doctor to the curb. That wasn't going to meet my needs. And I tossed that fucking drugstore aside that has filled my prescriptions since I was a child. And I mean, I've been a colicky bitch. I've been a fussy fuck my whole fucking life, guys. I've had 11 tubes in my ears, one leaving me a hole in one of my eardrums. Then I got Crohn's. And then 2008, I got fucking colitis. It's been a fucking ride, yo. So, I know what to expect when I go to the hospital. And I know what I ain't going to see next time. Do you got that, Dano? Did you get that, Emma? Did you get that, Kelly? Okay, I don't fucking ride like that. So, I called this clinic so they could maybe see me in 2 weeks. Oh, it's like too good to be true, right? I mean, I could go there and see what happens, and I could just fire that doctor's fucking ass. Start firing fucks. Do you know what I mean? You're fired. You're fired, right? Am I coming after just Joe Blow? No, I'm coming over after the people that are abusing their fucking power. Because you should be advocating for your clients. And Peterborough Regional Healthcare Center, you're allowing kids to be exposed by these perverts in your crisis unit, right? So, after talking to this new clinic in town and hearing my options, I know I need my fucking lorazepam. So, and I'm going to go out of town. I don't trust Peterborough. I don't trust Peterborough. And I'm going to email these fucks that too. And see, I told them in 2022. I didn't trust them. You better get the orange ambulance ready and send my ass to fucking Toronto. My next Crohn's flare. Get the choppers ready. I don't want any of yous touching this fucking Cadillac. And I told yous before, you wouldn't send your fucking Cadillac to a shady mechanic. Well, I'm in medical books, bitches. I'm in medical books. Do you think I'm going to let this Cadillac get fucking just handled by anyone? No, bitch. No, I'm in medical books, bitches. And then I'm running on 2 hours, 15 minutes sleep, and I haven't fucking ate since fucking Monday. Don't tell me to eat either, because it'll make my guts fucky. Right now, my guts are not fucky. I am good. Don't tell me to eat, okay? Fuck. You want to see me go fucking Mad Maxi Pad on your fucking ass? Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to consume. Just shut the fuck up, okay? I got to the hospital, and I was only going to ask for my lorazepam. They had told me that they might be able to fill my sertraline. I'll tell you what I'm taking. Fuck all this. My sertraline, okay? Which could cause me a heart attack if I go without. But that lorazepam, whoo, something about that lorazepam, boys. There's something about it. It's like gold, okay? Any medication can be abused, can't it? I've been on morphine, okay, and bitch, whenever I gotta take the old fucking ambulance to Peterborough, you better have the fucking morphine on fucking tap, okay? So when I go for my fucking bowel blockages, whatever, I need the old fucking morphine, bitches. Okay? I've been on morphine tabs. And not once did I abuse them. If I like the high so much, I take more, right? If I like the high so much, I go down to fucking get myself some safe supply. But I figured out this lorazepam shit. I have. They'll give it to the people that are going to go sell it. They're going to go give it to those people. Get y'all hooked on something. Like the drug addicts that don't mind any fucking drugs, right? The ones that would sniff the fucking white glue at school. Do you know what I mean? Like, they just looking for anything, right? So, they're already assuming that I'm fucking selling my tablets, bitch. My prescription was 1 to 2 0.5ers, okay? And I never, like, it wasn't like my 30 days, and I'm like, hey, you got that? Do you got that medication? Do you got that medication? No, my prescription, it depends on what's going on in my life. And I disclosed to them at the hospital I had significant stressors in my life. They seemed to listen, but I didn't see a doctor. And that's the problem. Everyone's too busy covering everyone's asses. Well, by the time I'm done, you're going to throw everyone under the bus and we'll figure out who the fucking problem is. So, I was told upon my arrival, oh, Janet, we'll be able to even get your sertraline. And I was like, oh, well, the virtual doctor can take care of that. And they're like, well, if you really like that virtual doctor, we'll just let that, oh, no, well, if I can get it all here, that's great, right? Save me the Dr. Virtual call, right? With a doctor that ain't never saw my fucking ass. Sure, great plan. So then I go into the crisis unit. I've been there before because I've taken kids there before. So, anywho, but I've just never been in there as myself, okay? But I was myself last night because you guys are crossing fucking lines. And I'll be sure to put this in the email too. Don't forget, watch my oppressed life on YouTube. I was strapped to the bed next to Charles fucking Manson, guys. Little boy last night, well, he saw Charles Manson's dick last night. Do you know what I mean? Do you think that's appropriate for a kid in crisis? Well, I'm crazy. Oh, okay. Hey, no picnic. Jennifer, thank you for your comments. So, when I was getting assessed, I guess you say, I was in the fucking room. I figured they were going to fuck me around when they started asking the stupid questions. Like, oh, and they wanted to know because they knew when I last filled my prescription from my doctor. Well, Janet, where did you get this other prescription? Well, somebody gave it to me. Then I wanted to be honest with them because I was like, well, they're going to think I'm out there buying this. So I said, somebody I know broke up with their wife. And I recommended to this person like a year ago, well, I'm on lorazepam, bud, and you are beside yourself. You are out of your skin, and it's okay, even if you're a man, to ask for help. And it's June Men's Mental Health Month, so this is a perfect segue. So I said to my male friend, you're in a bad way, aren't you? Okay, you need to go get yourself help because this guy wasn't eating, right? And I said, ask the doctor for some lorazepam. And this person doesn't abuse drugs, just recently started smoking marijuana, okay? Anywho, he didn't like the way it made him feel. Well, everybody's different, right? So, because I've been on morphine pills that made me fucking dizzy, loopy, nauseous, and I requested different medication because I didn't like that feeling. So, the person I recommended went to their doctor. Their doctor listened to them. They had this prescription. Well, the person has seen me, so they gave me their prescription, though he was a man. His prescription was 1 milligram lorazepam. Well, I broke every single one of those fucks in half. Stretched them out. And here I am without. And I'm done being without because I've been without for weeks. I've been stretching out trying to get by. And I'm done with that. My treatment was previous. And we're getting back to that. So, when I was in the room talking with this nurse, and the question, which I get she had to ask these questions, and I said that to her. I'm very sorry if I seem frustrated with you, but I'm really, like, it's insulting to come and be labeled like you're a crackhead when you're trying to get help for your mental health. Like, you're making me feel more mental. But it's not their problem. It's the system. But on the customer service end, bitch, then it becomes your problem if you're not very down to earth, right? And Joe Diffie sang a song, Third Rock from the fucking Song, or Third Rock from the fucking Sun. And all of you people not on planet Earth, I'll get you back to fucking, like, Third Rock from the Sun, okay? So, when they started asking these questions, I immediately was like, I'm out. Fuck this. You're going to play me. I'm going to sit here and not get anything. Not get anywhere. Well, I wasn't too far off. I got up. I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm out of here. Not sitting there. I almost want to cry thinking about it. Because I was going to leave. The doors were locked. Fuck, I should have knew, right? The doors were locked, right? It's a fight or flight, right? So, I was locked in the room. Please, Janet, don't go. Let's talk. Okay. So I talked to her. Told her the stressors in my life. She said, what do you think? I said, I have anxiety. And I said, I wouldn't even be surprised if I have some undiagnosed PTSD from my stint in the fucking hospital in 2021, on top of dealing with kids' aggression, seeing the system fail, and dealing with Peterborough fucking County. Like, I'm in a marriage with Kawartha Pine Ridge District School Board that I can't get out of, right? So I didn't leave. The woman said, stay. The doctor shouldn't be here too long. Well, the nurse who left, see, I was there before shift change, bitch. Oh, I know when to go. You got to know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. I know when to go to the hospital. So the person leaving shift at 7 o'clock said to me, shouldn't be too much longer, Janet, until, like, you know, the doctor's in. Well, so there was I talked with this other person, got me water, insisted she was going to get me a yogurt, which I did have. So I did have a fucking yogurt since fucking Monday. It was probiotic, good for the guts. So she asked if I wanted to lay down. And I said, yeah, I would, because the time passes quicker when you feel like you could have a nap, right? And I put in a fucking day and then some yesterday and then some, okay? Like, I haven't slept since Monday. I haven't ate since Monday. So I laid on the stretcher. There was one other person, and I didn't even look. They were quiet, nothing. And I was so in tune with it. There was no soap in the bathroom. I asked for soap, and the woman said, oh, I thought there was some in there. And I said, oh, I just thought you took the soap out in case somebody was eating it, right? Like, because I worked in crisis, and when people are in crisis, they'll fucking eat shit. They'll do stuff. Oh, it's not my first fucking rodeo. I actually applied for a job in your department, bitch, and I would have made a fucking much better child needs worker than you. So, and nurse, if I was a nurse, nurses, and Emma, I don't even know what the fuck you were. You're just on your fucking phone. So, and I talked just a couple hours ago about little man syndrome and little woman syndrome. There's a thing, little woman syndrome. I just made that shit up like Earth Devils, bitches. Okay? So I'm laying on the stretcher, somebody being quiet. Maria's in the house. Morning, baby. I might do a wake and bake here. Well, hey, I'm already baked because I didn't sleep. My eyes are fucking burning, okay? And I went to Peterborough Regional Healthcare Center, mental health ward, and I got kicked out last night. And I got videos. Book them, Dano, right? So, hi, sweetie. Okay, now I get distracted by all the comments. Thank you for your love. Okay, I'll get to the comments in 1 second. I'll finish this. So, I'm laying in the hospital bed, like, sleeping. I have the blanket over my head. See, when I was in the hospital COVID time, I took the COVID mask when I was in the hallway and put it over my eyes to get my beauty sleep. Nobody even asked for me to put it on my fucking mouth because everyone thought I was sleeping. Anyways, I was sleeping on the bed. Little boy comes in. Did he come in before or after? Maybe he came in after. Regardless, he heard the masturbation conversation. Okay? Whether he saw it or not, he heard. Oh, if you don't masturbate, this was the child and youth worker. Okay, so I'm laying on the bed. I've been there for 3 fucking hours, okay? 3 fucking hours at least. Charles fucking Manson comes in, okay? In 2021, I had Charles fucking Manson strapped to the hospital bed next to me. He was an inmate, you fucks. Catch up, okay? It's a thing. And why was Charles Manson strapped to the bed while he was diddling the nurses, okay? Like, I gotta paint you a fucking picture, paint you a Birmingham, and I realized it was Tracy Lawrence that sang that song the other day. Wasn't on my A game. I said Aaron Tippin, but So, Buddy's in there with his, well, I could hear what was coming. Literally, I could hear what was coming next. So I'm laying on my fucking bed, my gurney, and I hear, "If you masturbate, sir, we're going to have to." Okay, we got one of these. Okay. So, that's fine. I knew he was going to jack off, right? You got one of those. The police are like, "If you want to go back home to your pets, you need to do this." Okay, so Buddy's on the loose. Okay, this is important, critical information. So Buddy's on the loose and he's got pets at home. Oh, fuck. That's a Humane Society call, I think. Well, I showed you the chicken fucker the other week. What is this one to think, right? And I think that's a call to maybe the Humane Society. I was waiting for it. I saw my nurse open the door. And see, when you guys are getting ready for your crisis, I already know what you're doing. When I met with public relations at the hospital in 2022, I don't think I didn't notice everyone from every entrance waiting for my arrival. See, if you talk to my team and when I was on call, well, previous proper planning prevents piss poor performance, right? So, whenever a kid was escalated, I already had a plan made with my team. And my hair tied back, bitches. So, anyways, I saw the nurse go to open the door to stick fucking Jackson's Park jerk off in there, right? My video was right in there. And actually, on my way to the hospital, I said to my ride, I should stop here and get a video for Jackson's Park jerk off. So I went right by Jackson's Park. Probably could have picked up that pervert, took him to the hospital with me, right? So, well, sure as shit, guys. Sure as shit. That door got open, and he's just out there. They get him in the room. Okay? They get him in the room. And Buddy's looking at me. Creepy son of a Jesus looking fuck. He looked like he's in a... They got like these circle glasses that look like you're in a fucking washing machine, okay? The little kid was in there. I want to say the kid was 12 at most. At most. 12. And he was in crisis. What the fuck, right? And Maria's laughing. Yeah, but I'm fucked, right? But I'm fucked. Well, then you got the child and youth worker there. And yeah, okay, there's nowhere to put them. I get that. But... And you have to use those words. But a kid shouldn't be listening to that. You're peeing your pants, yeah. Isn't this wild? Isn't it wild? Okay, thank you. It's not just me. Thank fucking Christ, guys. And I've told them all, watch The Livid Lesbian. Well, I think they already recognize me. So. Anyways, so, the child and youth workers out there. And when I used to work at the group home, you know, somebody be in their room. Okay, well, if you're quiet, I'll come back in 15 minutes, but you gotta be quiet. Is that a good approach for a pervert, would you say? So, they're outside the Maytag washing machine, okay? And jerk off in there's like... looking at the window. And I'm right at the fucking gurney. And I stared him down. Don't think I fucking didn't. To the point he fucking left. Don't think I fucking didn't. We had a staring competition. And this bitch won. Okay? Not the pervert. I'll tell you that right fucking now. Anyways, child and youth worker. Okay. you need to be quiet for half an hour. And you gotta keep your penis in your pants. You can't be masturbating. 12-year-old. Right there. Pretty well. In the next room. Okay? Is that appropriate for a 12-year-old to listen to? Call me old-fashioned, but I don't think it is. That's when I got up and fucking irritated. I go protecting mode. And I've had enough. Again, I had Charles Manson strapped to my fucking bed in 2021. Catch up, you fucking assholes. Check out Tricky Ricky on YouTube. And don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe, assholes. So then, it was 10:30. I had been there since 5:30. No, maybe it was 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Well, they'll have me on video in there, right? And I'll have you on video fucking belittling, mocking, power tripping your clients. Oh yeah, it's on video, okay? So, not me, but your own fucking security, okay? So, you shot your own self in the foot at the end of the day. I'm just going to shoot off my mouth in an email. So, I got up, and that's when I got defiant. See, they called those wannabe pigs in 3 times for me. But they just didn't like my tone. They didn't like my swears. Well, not my swears, my frustrations, which, when you tell someone to stop something, it makes them want to go even more. Well, that guy's fucking swearing. Like, that's what's going on in the schools, right? You need to start teaching your kids to stand up to the aggressive kids. No offense, aggressive kids. But you might stop your shit if someone popped you one, right? So, teach your kids to fucking handle shit. Handle shit. Parents, take your kids back to the fucking 80s, 90s, and get your kids to handle it. Because all these other fucks can swear and do whatever. And I said to them, what if I drop my drawers and start masturbating right here? Will I get the help I need? Because I wanted a doctor shift change happen. You have a crisis unit and no doctors. Well, the nurse, the security, they can only do so much. You need a doctor. You need a doctor. It's not up to them. We were all waiting for the doctor. So at the end of the day, all you fucking piece of shit earth devils that we're paying you to mock us. Not on my watch, bitch. Not on my watch. Everyone else, I understand. You see, I understand. So, they got the heavies pulled in. See, they're all wanting me to lose my shit so they can tackle me to the ground and haul me off. Because that's what Dave Smith and Jeff Leal want, fat fucking Ford. And Mark Carney, your Prime Minister pervert, who's been on the island 69 fucking times. Time are we at? I've been a while. And I'm done. So, yeah, I got kicked out last night. Isn't that interesting? But the pervert got to stay. Well, isn't that what's going on in Canada? Right? We have to all see your cock. And we all have to do this and that, right? But, I got kicked out of the crisis unit. Pretty well because I was advocating for myself and other people. And calling all you power tripping fucks out. And I'm not done. I'm not done. Okay? So, you're starting your shift or you're ending your shift. And you dealt with me last night and you're going to try to sleep. Oh. You're going to run on 2 fucking hours sleep. And when you go to work, you're going to be burning too, baby. So, I'm done. I'll go somewhere else than PRHC until this shit gets sorted out. I told you and I'll remind you again. You're not pulling a Timmy on me. We're getting into Timmy territory. And that shit ain't gonna fly. Not on my fucking watch. I'll be back once I smoke a lefty, collect my thoughts, finish my coffee, take a piss. We're going to write an email to the email thread in public relations at Peterborough Regional Healthcare Center. Consider yourself added